Hey everybody, this is Howard Crampton Jr. again with Discovering Purpose and Reunite with Passion, your relationship education and divorce prevention program. I was watching the news this morning, and on Fox 11 they had this couples therapist. I think she's kind of catering toward the reality TV show thing. She's new. Maybe a lot of you know who she is. I forget her name. I'll look it up and post it below in the description. But a lot of people and wanting to, get help. And the title of this blog is to don't get help, get educated. A lot of times we're told that we need help, like we're broken or something, right? And maybe we need some support. How does that sound? A lot of times we do need support in achieving our goals. We need support with our family and our friends, to help us illuminate different ideas and maybe reframe the way that we're looking at life and some of the challenges that we're experiencing. So the reason for, getting educated and not getting help, because we all need an education. We all need to learn. It seems that when we just go to therapy, your traditional therapist, they solve only the surface issues. You have a particular challenge that you're dealing with, and they help you resolve that particular challenge. But then you go home, and throughout the next week before you come back again, there's all these other challenges, and you can't wait to get back into the office and into their office and talk about the new problem that's coming up, right? And it's an endless thing. And I agree, problems are here to stay. We are always going to deal with problems, but we don't need to seek therapy our whole entire life to talk about these new challenges that come up. But when we become educated on how to deal with these challenges, right? When we're provided with the tools to get through them, then it's just a matter of going back and practicing them, with your interventionist or with your therapist or with your coach until you've mastered these tools. Think about building a house. That's a big challenge, isn't it? But once somebody educates you on how to use a hammer, how to cut the pieces of wood, where to frame them and start building your house, and once you practice it a few times, you got it down, don't you? You don't need to go see somebody every time that you want to build a house. Eventually you've done it so much that you've learned it and you've mastered it yourself. And it's the same thing in my program with Discovering Purpose, particularly, and actually with Real Love and Marriage, or Reunite with Passion. There's 5 principles that I use in Reunite with Passion that once you practice these, integrate them, and apply them in your relationship, and you practice them, and I have assignments that you go home and you work together with your partner on. Then when you come back, it's for 5 weeks. It's a 5-week program. And I also extend it to 6 months, typically after the first 5 weeks. There might be some lingering things that come up, so we will take an additional 4 months after that to work on any other challenges that come up, so you get to master the art and the science of these 5 principles. So go to realloveandmarriage.com. You can take a look around the website. I have in the navigation bar, there's a link that says Reunite with Passion. It talks about what the program is. And I've also listed each week and the principles for each week that you're going to learn. Now with my Discovering Purpose program, it's called 3 Months to Thrive. And during the first month, what we really help you do is to understand what these 6 human needs really are, because the basis of my work is founded in human needs psychology. So you learn what these needs are. For that month, you really practice and become more aware of which needs you value and the means in which you use to fulfill those needs, okay? Now, during the second month, now we really start planning and setting yourself up for goals that you want to achieve. And you practice during the second month. And the third month, now you start producing results. And going into the third month, this is where mastery really comes in, where you start mastering the art of the actions or the means that you use, the constructive, empowered means that will allow you to achieve your goal much more efficiently. So we start off, just kind of like jogging. You walk, you stretch out a little bit, you pace yourself. Now during the second month, you start picking up the pace a little bit more, and then into the third month, you're right there at the finish line, and you're taking massive action, okay, producing massive results. So head over to howardcramptonjr.com. You can take a look at my coaching program I have there. I also have the realloveandmarriage.com. Again, that's the Reunite with Passion, the official site of Reunite with Passion, where you can take a look at the program and the principles that we go through each week. So send me an email, howard@realloveandmarriage.com, for either the Discovering Purpose program or the Reunite with Passion program. And once you go to realloveandmarriage.com, you can opt in right away for your most valued needs assessment. And then on my personal site, the howardcramptonjr.com, you can opt in for your 7 preeminent steps. So there are 7 steps that you can take to be more purposeful in achieving what it is that you want. Once you've done that, send me an email. Let's schedule your complimentary 30-minute consultation so I can learn more about what area you want to focus on and the goals that you want to achieve in that particular area, so we can get you in here and start working with you to mastering your goals. And if you're in another state, or maybe you're watching this around the world, we do Skype or phone conversations as well. Okay, I look forward to talking with you. Again, go to the howardcramptonjr.com or realloveandmarriage.com, opt in, get your free gifts, and then give me a call, 661-524-6093, or send me an email at howard@realloveandmarriage.com. Cheers.